my pain into purpose. Me and my demons have a battle. I have finished my detox and done my rattle. In recovery is where I need to be, as my lifestyle revolved around chaos, drink, drugs and a crime spree. So my life is lived by structure and rules. They're here to help, I call them tools. In life we need to be honest and trust in all that we do. So pull support, what's the worst it can do? You challenge me and I'll challenge you. We do it out of care, not out of spite, and sometimes it's hard and doesn't feel right, but we need support when struggling to fight. Our emotions are all over the shop. I just want the pain to end, I want it to stop. Admitting you have a problem is no easy thing, but I will fight and I shall win and put to bed my evil sin. Let's always stay safe so my new life can begin. Here's to my future, say goodbye to the past. It's all down to Lindale, the peers and the staff. So I can now say to my addiction, kiss my ass.
Titled Damaged Goods. Gather round, ladies and gentlemen. Dare you touch my damaged goods? 3 free for the price of you. Steel pins again I stick so deep right into you. My heart's so free again, no thanks to you. My bitter taste is of decay, so rightly just for you. The seduction of my damaged goods I'll gladly give to you. Dare you say it's now you feel my unjust? What is my damage? What is my decay? Hell, ladies and gentlemen, best I keep it fresh for yet another day.
This is called Trapped in Addiction. Let me tell you a story about a young man in addiction. He grew in a single parent home surrounded by friction. One of 3 brothers, he was the middle child. He thought he was happy, but rarely he smiled. Dad wasn't around, he never showed them he cared. He had no excuse, he was no way impaired. But back to the boy and the story at hand. The first time he drank liquor, he struggled to stand. Did that put him off? No, he thought it was grand. Finally he felt free in the body he lived in. All his fear and anxiety had gone, it was like it was lifted. Yet this young man was no fool, he was amazingly gifted. But since he's been drinking, his mind and thinking has shifted. Every time he got progressively worse. He didn't realise he's an addict. What he has is a curse. When the money ran out, he would steal from the purse of his saint of a mother, even though that he loved her. If he doesn't get a grip, he'll end up in the gutter with no bread or no butter. In his head, it's just clutter. Now when he talks, he's starting to stutter. He's becoming a nutter. His friends say he's gone crazy. He's messy and lazy. His eyes just look daisy. How can he not see what's happening? When he's not using, he's rattling. He thinks it's okay. With his mind he battled, he fought and he struggled. People would tell him to stop, but their voices were muffled. This young man is so troubled. His intake has doubled. Cocaine, ketamine, weed and pills. That pit of pain that never fills. The mind and soul is what it kills. Then one day he has an awakening. That realization, it finally comes. He knows he can't live on like this. Someone he respected helped him to get into treatment. It will help him get clean and banish his demons. So what the future holds is unknown. But there, he's not on his own. One day he'll be fixed and he can return to his home.
This is called Blind Date. Get out of my way, make a hole please. These were the authoritative commands expected from the regional training officer in her milieu at Marks and Spencer. For Gemma Rogers, BA Liberal Arts, enjoyed her reign as a tutor for the buying section. She delivered several teaching elements from customer care and personal projection to marketing. Moreover, her lesson plans were gathering dust in the basement files, chiefly because she knew them by rote. At 27, she recognised that she was quite a catch. A model for others to follow, a definable classroom Cleopatra. She would describe herself as petite, a perfect 10, svelte, with whitened teeth and a smile to match. Her hair, her crowning glory, included her eyelashes and brows, which were bleached dried blonde, and proved to be an expensive yet worthy addition to her persona. Unself-consciously, she blew on her fingernails, which she had hurriedly varnished that afternoon, and rushed impatiently to the elevator landing to summon the lift. Looking about her surreptitiously to confirm that no one else was around, Gemma produced a small bottle from a bag and dabbed Chanel numéro 5 behind her ears, then automatically adding a dab between the cleft of her ample bosom. She shook with a frisson of anticipation before uttering a silent prayer. Let this be the one.
Extract from my story, The Fircroft Murder. It is 7 p.m. and it is getting dark outside. The trees are swaying in the howling winds and rain waters come crashing down harder than ever before. As it is the night before the big Best Tutor of the Year awards ceremony event, Carol, being the sore loser that she is reluctant to lose out on being this year's winner. So much so that she tries to gain access to the computer containing all the votes and then manipulate them to her own liking. I wonder if I could get to those votes in any way, wondered Carol, as she was skulking around in the darkness of the shadows down the misty corridors searching for the computer.